guys, what's up? Sorry it's been so long since I've made a video for you guys. I've been just super busy with the babies hatching and still collecting eggs. I mean, today is, I forget even what the date is. Today's August 21st and I'm still collecting eggs. So that's very unusual for me. It was kind of a late start. Didn't really get, eggs really coming until March, April time frame. So it's just kind of been a very long and extended season. So it's been kind of crazy. So that's why for the past week or so, I've kind of haven't been even on the Facebook page. Haven't made videos in like 2 or 3 months, which I'm really sorry about that. I still got to do some catching up with the different videos that I wanted to make for you guys. In this one, I'm going to do a little bit of a tour just so you can see all the, where all the babies are and everything at this point. And then I'm going to make a, how to raise babies video, and then a couple other videos that I have planned for you guys. I just have to get to it, basically. The other reason why I haven't even been online in the past week or two is my wife's actually a school teacher, and we've been I've been helping her set up her classroom and stuff like that for the past week or two, and then on days whenever she goes in, I have to watch my son. So he's only 11 months old, so it's not like he can babysit himself or be down here in the gecko room. So I basically have to kind of put, family always comes first, and then, the actual care of all the animals comes second, and then, unfortunately, you guys come third. So it's one of those things where I haven't even had time to post pictures or post new animals for sale or anything like that. But today was my wife's first day back to work, and my son goes to daycare during the day. So I basically have all day to work on the animals and post stuff online, do the auctions, stuff like that. So we're going to get back to doing that more of a routine at this point, because I am actually taking the semester off of college as well. So I'll have more time to devote with the animals and stuff like that, because this is basically just going to be full time. Where I'm going to be doing the breeding, doing the babies, videos, the Facebook page, stuff like that. Just wanted to let you guys know that I know that I have a lot of subscribers. I don't know if you guys are aware of the Facebook page. There's a link actually right below here that I'll put so that you guys can go to the Facebook page, check it out, check out the pictures, stuff like that. That's where all the animals are for sale. Like I've said before in my videos, I don't do the videos to promote sales or anything like that. So if you want to check out animals that are for sale and my available page, stuff like that, it's all on Facebook. All you have to do is go to the Facebook page, go to the albums, and then there's going to be a for sale album, and that's where they're all at. Usually I have over 100 for sale at any given time, so go check them out, and maybe there's something there that you like. Another thing that's going on is basically just kind of getting ready for the ham show that's coming up in Germany. I'm not going this year. I was invited to come and do kind of a meet and greet with my distributor in Europe, but unfortunately my son's birthday is the day after the ham show, and it's his first birthday and I can't miss it. So I'm sorry to you guys in Germany and Europe that I can't make it to this ham show. I'm going to try to come to December though, so hopefully I'll get all that stuff squared away and I can meet all you guys in person in the UK and in Europe. But can't come this time. I'd love to come. I want to see the ham. It's one of those things that it's definitely on the to-do list, is to come and visit you guys over in Europe and get to talk to you guys and stuff like that. But whenever I do the little tour here, I'll actually show you, where all the animals are that are going to, overseas, stuff like that. And, they're all doing very well. They're all growing. So you guys that bought, 10, 15 gram animals, they're probably going to be, you know, 20, 30 grams at this point, because they're constantly still growing and stuff like that. Basically what I'm looking at as far as shipping to the ham show is basically my distributor in Europe is the Reptile Room. You guys can check those guys out on Facebook as well. It's just look up the Reptile Room. I'll actually post a link as well on the bottom, so you guys can go check those guys out. Great store in the UK, and those guys are going to be my sole distributors in Europe. So I'm very happy to be working with them. This is just a shout out to you guys at the Reptile Room. Dean, Mark, thank you very much for everything that you guys are doing for me. And hopefully you guys like the animals that you're going to be receiving here shortly. Basically, what I'm looking at time frame wise is, like I said, today's the 21st. Basically, by the 31st, all sales have to be completed, paid for, blah, blah, blah. That is, I believe, a Friday. Then on the following Monday is when I'm going to pack up all the animals, and then they're going to be shipped to Florida. They will spend probably the day in Florida, and then the Reptile Room should receive them on the 5th of September. So everybody that's ordered from me in the UK, the animals should be at the Reptile Room on the 5th, which I believe is a Wednesday. So you can either go pick them up there, or if you have arrangements to have them delivered to your house, hopefully they'll be delivered that week, but definitely contact the Reptile Room and they'll hook you up with when they're going to be, you know, sending them out to the people in the UK as well. And then, of course, the people at the ham show, just find the Reptile Room's table, and your animals will be there. So just, you know, look them up. I don't know where they are in the hall or anything like that. So if you guys just look up where they're at, I'm sure that you guys can find their table. I'll try to figure out where they are and then let you guys know as well, so that you guys can find them a lot easier and stuff like that. So basically, that's what's going on right now. It definitely will be nice once you know, the shipment goes out. Again, I'm very, very sorry to the people in the UK that have been waiting for like 2 months to get their animals. We had a problem with getting the CITES paperwork on this side for the ball pythons and all that stuff that's going to be going in the shipment with the leopard geckos. It wasn't the leopard geckos that were taking up the time or anything like that. It was definitely the ball pythons and the CITES animals that need to be shipped over there as well. That's what was taking so long. And then by the time we got the CITES paperwork all, you know, taken care of, it was, you know, too late to do 2 shipments, one for the UK and one for ham. So we're just combining it all into one, you know, huge shipment. But like I said, I'll go through and show you a little bit. You guys have already pretty much seen this side of the room. There actually is another side that has more babies and stuff like that set up. Usually the other side isn't set up for most of the year. Basically, it's just whenever I have an overflow of babies, I set up more racks to, you know, house them properly and stuff like that. Usually I just have the 4 to 5 baby racks set up at all times, but then I have the other baby racks over on the other side. So what I'm going to do is actually just go through real quick and show you a little bit of, you know, where the animals are. You guys have all seen, you know, this side of the room. It's a little bit messy over here just because I have all the dishes and extra stuff there. We do have the baby racks here. This is the baby racks that usually are up and running this wall right here. All the little green stickers are the ones that are, you know, available on the Facebook page. That's just my numbering system of how everything is, you know, set up and stuff like that. All the white stickers, or all the white tags, are all the animals that have already been, you know, pre-sold. And then they're kind of color-coded onto where they're, you know, supposed to go. The light blue, for instance, is going to the UK. The dark blue are, you know, animals that are going to the US or Canada. and then the green tags are animals for the ham show. It's just a little bit easier for whenever I have to pack them all up to label them where they're supposed to go to, and so they get to their person that they're supposed to get to. And as you can see, they all have their name on them for, you know, who's getting them and stuff like that, so it's a lot easier whenever I start to pack them up. But as you can see, basically these two racks and a little bit of the third rack are the animals that are posted for sale. Then the rest of them that are in the fourth rack and, you know, half of the third rack there, some of them are holdbacks, some of them are just stuff that I haven't posted for sale yet, but you still kind of get the idea. And then over here, we've got another baby rack that is pretty, I mean, this one's full as well. And a lot of these ones just haven't been posted as well. Some of them are holdbacks, but most of them are ones that are going to be up for sale shortly. And then this is the other side that is where the incubator video was taking place. And I've actually put my cave geckos all over here as well. Basically, my cave gecko babies are on this shelf. I've hatched out quite a few of them so far. I like to keep them individually. If at all possible. Sometimes I put pairs, or, you know, two babies per little tub there, but I like to keep them individually. And this is kind of like their grow out tubs. As you can see, there's no heat on them because they don't really require any heat. The room here stays, you know, high 70s, low 80s all the time, and that's pretty much perfect for them. I do have my cat geckos down here as well. They're in this tub right here. I think it's just like a 1.2 of them that I have in there, and it's just kind of like my little pets that I have. The next shelf up is some of my Japanese stuff, Japanese cave geckos, which I'll go through and I'll do a video on the cave geckos so you can see how I set things up and all that fun stuff. And then these are my breeding groups of Haiensis that I have. Most of these tubs are anywhere from, you know, 2 females per tub to 4 females per tub, depending on the group that they're in. And then there's males that I rotate around in them as well. And then, of course, the incubators, I'm actually down to, I'm only using about 3 or 4 of them at this point, just because the eggs, you know, aren't coming as quickly. But I'll definitely do another baby video for you guys, so you can see some of the new hatchlings and stuff like that. Then these 4 racks are just basically, you know, more geckos that are for sale or sold. As you can see, a lot of these animals in this rack right here are the white tagged ones that they're actually already sold, and they're just waiting to be shipped out. And then there's also a lot of other animals in this rack right here that are, you know, being prepared to ship. Basically what I do, which I'll tell you a little bit more in the raising video. Usually it's babies are, you know, 2 per tub whenever they're small, and then they get split up as they grow. And then every animal that is sold already, they get their own tub and get separated out so that there's, you know, no fighting or anything like that would, you know, happen, or, you know, drop tails or anything like that. Which usually whenever they're raised with their clutch mate, it's no big deal. But once they're sold, I like to separate them out. They grow much, much faster, and it's just a little bit easier to keep track of them as well. So it's one of those things that once an animal is sold, it gets its own tub, and it stays in its own tub until it leaves here. So these are the other 4 racks that normally you guys don't get to see because, you know, they're not full or anything like that. But as you can see, I don't have too many spots that are open right now. And I've actually already started putting some of my holdbacks into tubs. As you can see, I took all the cave geckos out of the bottom. Those tubs are going to get filled up with holdbacks, and they're actually going to be moved up higher into the rack. Some of the breeders will be moved back down, just so they can cool off a little bit and, you know, make it a little bit easier. But again, you know, same stuff. Got the, you know, some of the special project females in here. I took down some of my roach colonies and moved them out into the garage because it was warm, and they're just out there. And then I've got some of my other cave gecko species down in here. The Louis and the Arrhenius groups are right there. And then got my cave gecko eggs right there, which actually I think there's some babies, a couple babies in there right now. Yeah, they're in that back corner back there. I got to separate those guys out and put them into their own little individual tubs. And then, of course, the male wall. Some of the males are for sale, and as you can see, they have like the little white stickers on them, and you know, they're going to be going to their new homes as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video and got to see some of what's going on here, some of the stuff that's pre-sold. And like I said, I'm going to make a baby video for you of how to set up everything and you know, how to grow your babies. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Be sure to check out the Facebook page, and you know, if you want to see anything, definitely comment on the Facebook page. Thanks.